Hey, welcome. If you're using Microsoft Business Central, you've almost certainly run into this question. What is the deal with Power BI licensing? Well, today we're going to get you a crystal clear answer.
Okay, let's just jump right in. This is the big one, right? The question that causes so much confusion. Can you actually get by with that free Power BI license, or do you really need to open up the wallet for a paid one?
The short answer? Yep. A simple, straightforward yes. You absolutely need a paid license. And stick with me for a couple of minutes because understanding why is going to save you a ton of headaches and project delays down the line.
So first, let's talk about that free license. You know, every Business Central user gets one, which sounds fantastic on paper. But it's not really built for how a business actually works. It's more of an illusion. So what do you get for free? You get what's called a personal workspace. And you should think of it exactly like that. It's personal. It's like a private little sandbox for you, and only you, to mess around and build reports just for your own eyes. And this is where that sandbox really starts to feel small. The second you need to do, business, the free license just hits a wall. Want to share that amazing report you just built with your boss? Nope, can't do it. Want to open a report your team sent to you? Sorry, nope. And here's the kicker. Want to see those Power BI reports right there on your Business Central homepage? The free license won't let you do that either.
So how do you actually break out of that sandbox and use Power BI as a team? Well, that's where the Power BI Pro license comes into play. It is literally the key that unlocks all the features you actually need for collaboration and integration. And check this out. This shows the difference perfectly. A user with a free license looking at a Power BI report in Business Central, they just get an error. It's a total dead end. But a user with a Power BI Pro license? Boom, they see the report, it's interactive, it's seamless, it just works.
And we're not just talking about one feature. We're talking about all the basic stuff you'd expect to do. Embedding reports, installing those helpful pre-built apps from Microsoft, keeping your data fresh more than once a day, and simple sharing. Every single one of those things requires a Power BI Pro license.
Now, here's the most crucial point, and this is the one that trips up so many projects. It is not enough for just the person who builds the report to have a pro license. If I make a report and I want you to see it, we both have to have a Power BI Pro license. Think of it like a two-way street. Everybody involved needs a ticket to ride.
Okay, let's wrap all this up and get to the final verdict. This is the action plan, the clear takeaway you need when you're planning out your Business Central project and, just as importantly, your budget.
This table really says it all, doesn't it? Just look at that free license column. The only thing you can do is look at your own private stuff. Every other key business action, seeing reports in Business Central, installing apps, sharing, opening what's shared with you, it's all no. The action is completely over in the Power BI Pro column where everything is marked as required.
So, you might be wondering, is Pro the only way to go? Well, not exactly. If you're a really large organization with tons of people who just need to view reports, you can look into something called Power BI Premium or Fabric Capacity. This lets you cover all your viewers under one bigger, fixed monthly cost. It can make sense at a certain scale, but honestly, for most companies, getting a Power BI Pro license for each user is the standard, necessary way to start.
And I think this quote just nails it. A Power BI Pro license, it's not some optional extra you decide on after the project is done. It is a fundamental, non-negotiable requirement that has to be in your plan and in your budget from day one for every single person who's going to touch that data.
So we'll leave you with this last question to think about. When you look at your own projects, your company's goals for reporting and data, is your budget built for reality? Because planning for Power BI Pro isn't just a smart move, it is absolutely essential for your success.